everybody, this is Lisa with GeekGirl Finds. Wanted to do a video today doing a swatch test and doing a look with the new Ofra, and this is the Holiday Glow palette for 2017. I figure the holidays are coming up soon and people are going to be thinking about what new makeup we need. And so I got this recently, and I know I'd mentioned it on a previous video. So I wanted to take the time today to kind of get into this palette and talk about it. One thing we're not discussing today is my hair. If you watched my Manic Panic Amethyst Ashes hair disaster video, this is the fallout of that. So, anyways, that's all we're going to say about that. I know it looks terrible. I don't need comments about it. But anyways, so if you are interested in finding out more about this awesome palette, stay tuned and we're going to get right into it. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. So before we get started, obviously I've already done the rest of my face. We're just going to be really featuring, I did with my cell phone, I took 2 little short videos of me swatching the palette and discussing the colors. And so I'll be, putting that here in the video. And then we'll be doing an eye look. But I already did my foundation. I used just the Urban Decay One and Done. It's one of my favorite go-tos. It's very light to medium coverage, nothing too insane. I also did use the bronzer from the Ofra palette that we're featuring today, the Americano bronzer. And the blush I used was the Candy Apple, which we'll be showing you. I'm trying to think of anything else. And I did prime my eyes already with the Smashbox. We all know and love this brand, the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish. Lipstick, in case anyone's interested. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. You can really find this anywhere now, but it's in the shade Prague, and the shade number is SMLC 18 Prague. So let's go ahead and I'm going to click to the video now that kind of goes over the swatches, and then when we're done with that segment, we're going to come back and we're going to start on the eye look. See you in a minute. Okay, first I'm going to show you guys swatches of the Ofra 2017 holiday palette. I'm going to start off first with these shades, going in this order, here to here, here to here, here to here, and then we're going to go down to the bark and the triple black. So here's my arm. The shimmery ones were very creamy, really easy to work with. They're all very blendable. But the first one, which it's a very light shade, is this one. I think it's Rustic. I can't see. Of course, it's really light. Let me see. Sorry, it's called Plastic. So that is the first one you'll see. And then below that is the Essential, which is kind of a coppery, bronzy color. And then we'll be doing Gold Rush and Winterberry. The gold is absolutely gorgeous. The Winterberry is beautiful too. It has a little sparkle to it, but it's definitely more of a matte. And then below the Winterberry is the Millennium Gold and the Bohemian. And the Bohemian. And then we go down to the Bark, which I thought was going to be a little bit darker. It's kind of a taupey gray, lighter shade. And then we go down to the Triple Black, which is just so pigmented. It goes on really nice. So, but those are the eyeshadow colors. And I'm going to switch, and then I'll be showing you the more like cheek ones, the pink satin, apricot, B29 candy apple, and then I'll be showing y'all the Americano bronzer and the blissful highlight one. So give me 1 second. Okay, so the first one, it is very light. It's right where you see the S's for Jason. This is the pink satin. It's a really nice color for a good daytime look. Next is the apricot. This is a very, as you can see here in the palette, it's a really light shade. I suppose this maybe would come in handy maybe for contouring, or I don't know, you could get creative with that. And it also depends on your skin tone. But on me, as you can see, it is very, very light. The next one is B29. It is a very intense rosy kind of color. So that's the next one. And then Candy Apple is the last of the pinks you're going to see. I have really been enjoying that one. That seems to go well with my kind of medium fair skin tone. The next one is the Americano bronzer. I really love this for contouring, just kind of giving a little bit of glow to my face. And the next is the Blissful highlighter. It is super shimmery, just it's gold beautifulness. But anyway, so that is kind of the swatches off this palette that I was able to do. Sorry, it's a little shaky. But let's move on to an eye look and see what we can come up with. Okay, so now we're going to start on the eye look. One thing I do want to try, because I want to do the eye look completely with this palette. I really don't want to go out of my normal bounds. I would use this normally as a base color, maybe this white, but it has a lot of shimmer in it. So I would probably going to end up using that. Thanks, no, sorry, my cat. I would probably end up using that to maybe highlight the brow bone towards the end. But as I showed y'all, there's this apricot right here that's kind of in the blush section of the palette. And I'm going to try that actually, just kind of as my lay it down kind of base color. And, you know, see how that works. One thing I have noticed with this palette, let's see that, I like that. That works. It's very matte. You know, a little goes a long way with these shades. I have never used this brand before. As I mentioned in a previous video, this is my first experience with Ofra. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I've been pretty impressed. These colors, they're very pigmented. They have wonderful staying power. They tend to stay on all day. So anyways, we got our kind of base down. Now, I'm going to use, we're really flying by the seat of our pants on this one today. I really like the, and I think this is it the Gold Rush here? I'm going to do that one. It is just that, well, actually, you know what? I lied. I'm going to use this to begin with. This shade up here. No, let's not do that. I'm indecisive. Okay, let's do this. We're going to do the Winterberry. This red kind of fall leaf kind of color. I want to do that. And it really coats on your brush. It is really nice. And one thing I could say, I am not experiencing a lot of fallout with this palette. I really there's not a lot to clean up afterwards. So I kind of just want to lay that down here. Not totally in the corners, but just a little bit. Kind of pat it in. Up that color. But you don't really have to build it up much. I mean, it just does it on its own. I definitely need to. I knew about this brand because I'd seen it in other videos, but it seemed like everyone was always talking about their highlighters. And the highlighter in here is fantastic. It's the first of theirs that I've used. And I can attest it's pretty good. But I hadn't really, I guess in the social media makeup buzz circles, I hadn't really heard much about the eyeshadow colors. So, but anyways, you know, I figured this palette was a good purchase, which I actually ended up getting with a gift card that I won. So it was no money out of pocket on my end. But I, you know, I wanted to kind of explore this brand a little bit more. And the palette, I want to say, at ulta.com was around $49. So, you know, I figure this is kind of a pricier brand. And let me even this out. I did this the other day. Like one end was higher than the other. But anyways, I figured that was a very good price to pay to kind of get a sampling, you know, with their eyeshadow products and also test out a highlighter of theirs. Figured it was a win-win. So, and I feel I was right. So we've got this down, and what I want to do is, we're not going to use all these colors. I'm going to take that, the Gold Rush, and I want to just tap that in here in the center, just to kind of give that little pop. This gold is just gorgeous. I'm working with Dying Light here. But it gives a nice little shimmer right there in the middle of the eyelid. Get a little dab more. Little dab will do ya. I really feel like this palette I'm going to get a lot of use out of. I have been playing with it recently. And I've been able to come up with what I feel are some really nice eye looks. So it has definitely been fun to work with. Let's see, what do we want to do next? What I'm going to do next is wipe off some of this excess. This red, it really wants to stick to my skin, and I need it off my brush because I need new brushes. If Santa Claus is listening. So and then I'm going to go in with, this is the, you know what? Let's do something different. I'm going to use this one near the bottom, the one bark that I talked about. Just to kind of put up here. And kind of transition this around. I hear my cat running around. You might see him behind me doing something. This eye lately, I don't know what the deal is. Nothing wants to cooperate. I don't care if I'm using the most expensive eyeshadow in the world. It just doesn't want to participate. I don't know if it's lotion or eye cream, but it's only this eye. So I'm going to try to attempt to blend this out a little bit. Because it just comes out yucky. And it's not the eyeshadow. It's my eye. All day long. It's my eye. I have no one to blame but my eye. So yeah, that's been kind of yucky. I'm dying. Okay. See, and then this eye, it's like everything goes on so much smoother. It is bizarre. So, but anyways, it's like night and day difference. So strange. But, anyways, I'm going to try to clean that up. But, so we've got that. I'm going to try to add a little bit more to this with a blender type brush. And try to get this to look a little bit nice. But, well, this eye just might be a flop, guys. I'm left-handed, so if the way I do my eye makeup is bothering anybody, I switch hands. I don't know why. I see everyone always uses the same hand, and so I'm just a weirdo. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, I believe it's the Millennium Gold, and I'm going to use that in our inner corners. I just pat that in there. So shimmery. If y'all hear noises, I'm having to film by the window. So, and I live in an apartment complex. Those of you who have watched before know that. And I have very loud neighbors. So anyways, that's what we've got going on here. So I use that in the corners, and then I'm going to use this lighter shade we talked about at the beginning that I was not going to use as a base color to highlight brow bone. I'm going to off camera do a little bit of blending here. Try to sort out that eye because I really think it looks like garbage. So, I mean, this eye is, at least in my light, it's significantly better. We're dealing with a lot of lighting problems. As always, also if Santa's listening, I need lighting for Christmas and a new video camera. So I am going to kind of try to blend this out a little better. It's looking a little bit better, but you know, you get the gist. So this is just a quick on the fly eye look. Very fall-esque looking. And for eyeliner, I am using the Maybelline 701 Onyx in the Unstoppable. My eyes, I have allergies and my eyes get very leaky. This eyeliner has proven to stand up to the test of time during the day. So it has definitely been a winner. And it's non-irritating. I don't know if it claims that as a product, but I haven't had any problems with it in that department. And my eyes, trust me, get irritated by the wind blowing. So are there any palettes you guys are interested in for the fall? You know, I really think it's a great time to like get gift sets because you can really try new brands or things that maybe, you know, you didn't want to try before. So I love when the holidays roll around because it's an exciting time to try new things without being really wasteful with your money. You know, if it's a bust, it's a bust. You know, I mean, there's always someone we know we can pass it along to or put it in a giveaway. That's just a thought. Let me see. I'm going to pause the video while I do my mascara. The mascara that I am currently in love with is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. I'm really enjoying it, so give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I have magically have lashes on. The power of YouTubing or whatever, video editing. This Lash Princess by Essence is incredible. As y'all could see while I was doing the video, my eyelashes are very light and they're almost translucent. But this definitely helps me find lashes that I didn't know I had before. I have been using the Lash Paradise by Loreal, but I found it was making my eyes a little bit clumpy. This is just kind of a side note, and it was impossible to get off. So that was kind of a deterrent for me to use on a day-to-day basis. This, I had watched a YouTuber talk about this mascara, and so I thought I would give it a try, and I really enjoyed it. It does stay pretty stuck on, but I don't feel like I'm having to scrub or put too much oil on to get it off. It's a little bit easier to get off than the Lash Paradise Waterproof. So that's definitely a plus, because I do not want to be rubbing and tugging and pulling at my eyes in the evening. You know, I mean, you just don't want to do that to your skin, so it's not good. But this, I think it finds lashes. It doesn't flake throughout the day. I haven't had any issues with that. I've been really happy with this. So big shout out to Essence Lash Paradise. But anyways, this is kind of the final look of what I came up with using the Ofra 2017 Holiday Glow Palette. I've been enjoying this palette, as I said, and I'm going to continue loving it through the holidays. If there are any exciting like holiday deals on makeup or anything y'all know about, please leave a message in the comments so I can maybe get turned on to some new brands that I'm not aware of or haven't tried before. And if there's like, you know, a gift set kind of deal for the holidays, I'm sure I and the rest of my subscribers would love to hear about it. So anyways, I'm going to sign off. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we're good. And I finally got this video out. I know I promised it over a month ago. Sorry for the delay, but now that we're in November, actually, we're shopping for the holidays. I think the timing sort of works out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts. Like I said, we're not discussing the hair, okay? But anyways, thank you again for stopping by, and thanks for watching. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Have a great day. One quick correction. I wanted to add that it was Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I accidentally said Lash Paradise. Anyways, these are just a few looks I took with my camera after I finished the video. Again, thanks for watching. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.